Let's review how you can use Testing Studio to validate your applications on OCP. First, you link Testing Studio to your test cases, called golden scenarios, which are stored on a Git repository. The Git repository stores dialog files that have been downloaded from OCP and which contain the expected outcomes from your test cases. Test cases run off of real experiences that users had with the Omilia Cloud platform. Any live dialog can be downloaded directly from OCP, ensuring that your applications are tested in exactly the same way real users use the application. Using OCP, you can find the dialogues that you wish to routinely test, the dialogues that show the application behaving as it should behave. A simple point-and-click process enables you to download the JSON from Omilia Cloud Platform and append it to your Git repo. Using Testing Studio, you can generate a new test of your application by clicking Generate. Testing Studio will process the imported dialogues from OCP and automatically generate a detailed test plan. In this example, you can see 4 test cases, 2 for balance inquiry, and another 2 that cover error conditions. In this instance, the max error and no input conditions. Once the test cases are prepared, you can further tune the testing process by setting assertions to use in your test case. For example, you can set high-level review of expected prompts, or even to dig into details like NLU annotation. Once the test cases are built, go to the Run History tab and click on Run to initiate a new test. You can select options for this run, like perhaps running only a subset of utterances, or perhaps some test cases you previously tagged with a group identifier. You can see the results of any past run by clicking on them. This will enable you to see some test analytics, like %pass and %fail. You can also drill into results for specific types of use cases. For example, which test cases have failed and which assertions failed the test case. You can export the specific result artifacts for further analysis. Somewhat unique to Omilia is the fact that we have designed our applications around what it takes to make conversational AI effective. This is not a pile of discontiguous data. These are intentional visualizations that exist to drive a purposeful story. As an example, customers can obtain detailed analysis of the outcome of the conversations that are handled by OCP. Success and failure metrics are broken down by application, by channel, by day, and by termination point. OCP tracks all session outcomes and allows clients to define success and failure criterion. Another packaged view is our analytics breakdown. We focus on defined and undefined intents and track how intents trend over time. Intents are analyzed based upon the final outcome. For example, call was retained in IVR or forwarded to contact center. Furthermore, intents can be broken down by point of contact, by the channel, and by application. Each intent can be tied to specific dialog IDs for further analytics. In addition to tracking conversational outcomes and intent outcomes, OCP tracks the outcomes of individual self-services. Self-services are sets of virtual agent skills, flows, and mini-apps defined by each client. This ability to customize what is considered a self-service is a key differentiator of Omilia, as it gives customers a great deal of flexibility regarding how they report their KPIs. Authentications are a special kind of self-service, and it's important to track them in this way. Getting a caller authenticated is a common pain point in many applications, and so it's helpful to have a very narrow visualization of what happened to each authentication attempt. As with other items, authentication can be broken down by channel, by termination point, by success or failure reasons, and more. Knowing why self-services failed to contain the call is huge. Self-service success rates are the primary method by which most conversational AI applications are judged. So being able to track why customers exited a self-service is a key element in tuning that self-service. Another key metric is to track the statistics around why callers transferred to an agent. Some self-services can and should transfer normally to agents. However, being aware of why the transfers are happening and which self-services are driving those transfers can be a key metric to future tuning and efficiency cycles within the application.